Welcome back to Cooking with me, your girl, Leslie. Today we're gonna be making some pumpkin waffles. And I'm using my handy dandy waffle maker. The key to this is to have a great waffle maker. And this one was about I think it was like 30 bucks, I can't remember. But I got it for my birthday a couple years ago and it works wonders. You just have to have a great base in order for this to work properly. So this is just the Oyster brand, and I think I got it at Target. So that is a key. I'm gonna warm this up. Okay, so now that's warming up, we are going to start with the ingredients. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix up the dry ingredients first. So we have some pumpkin pancake mix. We have vanilla powder, protein powder, some coconut flour, and then baking powder. We got some trivia, pumpkin pie spice, and ground cinnamon. So we're gonna mix all of that up together. The first thing I'm gonna add is about 30 grams of vanilla protein. I'm actually gonna do 15 grams because I just want half of a serving. So 15 grams. And then we're gonna add in the pumpkin pancake mix. And I'm gonna use 40 grams of this. Okay, and then next we are gonna add in the coconut flour. And this is gonna be about, I would say 5 grams of this. Okay, so 5 grams of coconut flour. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon or trivia, just sweetener, any sweetener you want. Just add a little bit of that in there. Okay, and then we're going to add in the pumpkin spice. So I'm gonna add in about 4 grams of this. Okay, and then next, I'm gonna add in some cinnamon. You can just sprinkle that on top, just a little bit. You don't need too much. And then we add in our baking powder. So baking powder, you could add in about 5 grams of that. Or about a half a teaspoon, if you want. And then we mix that up. Okay, so once that is all mixed up, we are gonna add in our wet ingredients. Making a mess. Okay, so we're using about 50 grams of egg whites. Okay, next I am going to add in the pumpkin. And I'm going to grab my spoon here. So I'll probably use about 100 grams of this. Yeah, perfect. And then you mix that all up until you get your creamy consistency. So this is not going to be your typical waffle consistency. It's going to be more softer, like a cake-like texture. So once you mix it, it starts to look like that. I just finished fasted cardio, so that's why I'm never like dolled up, because every time I make my videos, I just finished training, finished cardio. Besides, I don't really go anywhere unless I'm traveling or date night. All right, so that's how it looks. You could add in your chocolate chips, but I usually like just to top mine's on top of it. But you know what? Today I'm feeling like I want to add it in here. So I'm just going to add in a little bit of chocolate chips. And these are dairy-free, Enjoy Life mini chocolate chips, because you can add a lot and the macros are good on this. So I don't really add too much, just maybe a handful of that. Throw that in there. And then mix that all up. And then we're going to spread this into my waffle maker. So like I said, it's just like a really dry, well not dry, but cake-like consistency. So we're gonna add that to that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna spray it with some olive oil. Then you're just gonna spread this on top. And then you cook it. So now while that's cooking, I'm gonna mix up my icing. So I'm gonna use 15 grams of Greek yogurt, and I use the non-fat Greek yogurt from Trader Joe's. Just 15 grams of that. And then I'm gonna add in some pumpkin. Just a teaspoon of that, or 15 grams. Okay, again, we're gonna add in some pumpkin spice to that. So it would be about maybe half of a teaspoon, so about 1 gram of that in there. And I'm gonna add in some trivia to that. And just mix that all up. Go. That's your icing. Okay, so it looks like it's ready. We're gonna go ahead and pull that out. It's not perfect, but that's how it looks. Now we're going to top it with our icing and a little bit of chocolate chips and some pecans. Okay, so now the fun stuff. I'm gonna top it with some pecans and a little bit more of chocolate chips. We're gonna put our little icing on top. And of course, your pancake syrup. And there you have it, a beautiful pumpkin spice waffle. Macro friendly. Right, so let's test this out. If you guys tried this recipe, let me know what you think. Leave a comment. If you guys want to see more recipes, let me know. So this is what it looks like I was talking about. Delicious. So good. And of course, I'm having my pumpkin spice latte. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, leave a comment, like the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think.